This is the story of Emma Calloway. Emma grew up in Dayton, Ohio. Her mom worked double shifts at a Waffle House off Route 35. Her dad picked up whatever paid that week. Drywall, landscaping, moving jobs. They weren't broke, but they were always one bad month away from it. Emma was the kind of kid who stayed late in the public library on Salem Avenue, not because anyone told her to, but because she genuinely believed that if she just outworked everyone around her, life would eventually meet her halfway. So she did everything right. She enrolled at Sinclair Community College, got a part-time job at a FedEx office on Main Street to cover tuition, studied at night, worked mornings, slept whenever the gap allowed. For almost 2 years, she survived on gas station coffee and the belief that hard work was enough. Then her FAFSA got flagged. Her financial aid was put on hold. She appealed. Denied. She picked up extra shifts at FedEx, fell behind in class, failed 2 courses, lost her GPA standing, lost her aid eligibility, and somewhere between the financial aid office and the student parking lot, she just ran out of road. She didn't make some dramatic decision. She just stopped going. What followed were 3 years Emma rarely talks about. She applied to over 60 jobs, Amazon fulfillment centers, Chase Bank call centers, Target corporate offices in Columbus, a few callbacks, no offers. Every rejection email sounded the same. We've decided to move forward with other candidates. So she stayed at FedEx office, running copies, laminating resumes for people who had the degree she didn't. From the outside, it looked like Emma had given up, like she was just another girl from Dayton who almost made it out. But here's what nobody saw. Every single night, after a 9-hour shift on her feet, Emma drove her 2009 Honda Civic back to her apartment off Germantown Street, ate whatever was left in the fridge, sat on her bedroom floor, and taught herself to code. No boot camp in Austin. No coding school in New York. No mentor cheering her on from the sidelines. Just free code camp, YouTube tutorials, Stack Overflow, and a quiet refusal to let this become her whole story. Some nights everything clicked. Most nights nothing did. She'd stare at error messages she didn't understand, close the laptop, frustrated at midnight, and open it again the next evening. Not because she felt inspired, not because someone believed in her, but because stopping completely felt worse. Missed. Somewhere during year 2 of that grind is Emma realized something most people never say out loud. Motivation doesn't come before the work. It comes from it. You don't wake up fearless and then act. You act scared, unprepared, unsure, and confidence slowly builds from doing the thing anyway. Emma realized she'd been waiting for a feeling that only action itself could create. So she stopped waiting and gave herself one simple rule. Just show up one more time. Not become wildly successful. Not move to San Francisco. Not become the next startup founder. Just one more time. When the code crashed for the 40th time, fix one more bug. When another Indeed application got ignored, send one more. When she felt invisible, behind, and watched everyone from high school posting promotions on LinkedIn, open the laptop one more time. She wasn't trying to win yet. She was simply refusing to disappear. And that difference between quitting and merely pausing turned out to be everything. In her 3rd year, Emma landed her first freelance project. $200. A local pizza shop in Kettering needed a basic website with an online order form. Moo. It wasn't life-changing money, but it was proof. Someone looked at her work and said yes. She used that $200 to buy a Udemy course on React. Then came another referral. Then another small business. Then one day, a boutique digital agency in downtown Columbus found her GitHub profile and offered her a junior developer role. No degree required. She accepted the offer. The same afternoon, she got the email. 2 years inside that agency taught her more than any classroom ever could. Real deadlines, difficult clients, production systems crashing at 2 a.m. on a Friday. No, then she met Claire Morrison, a supply chain consultant from Cincinnati with a problem spreadsheets couldn't solve. Small family-owned manufacturers, metal shops in Youngstown, packaging facilities in Akron had no affordable software built for them. SAP and Oracle were made for Fortune 500 companies, not businesses that had been quietly surviving since 1987, so they stayed stuck, drowning in Excel sheets, losing hours, losing money, losing jobs. Emma looked at the problem and said, "I think I can build something for that." She wasn't fully sure she could, but she showed up anyway. 16 months later, their platform was being used by more than 300 manufacturers across Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Kentucky. No Silicon Valley origin story, no billionaire investor, no viral startup launch, just 2 women from the Midwest who saw a gap everyone else ignored and decided not to walk past it. People hear Emma's story now and search for the turning point, the magical moment everything changed. But there wasn't one. No overnight success. No mentor arriving at the perfect time. No viral TikTok launch. Just 1,000 quiet decisions to not completely stop. We live in a culture obsessed with transformation. Shark Tank success stories, Forbes 30 under 30 lists, Instagram highlight reels with dramatic music underneath. But real progress? Real progress is slow, quiet, and painfully unglamorous. It looks like sitting on an apartment floor in Dayton, Ohio, with a cracked laptop at midnight. It looks like applying again the morning after rejection still hurts. It looks like building something imperfect and shipping it anyway. So if you're in the middle of something right now, if the work feels invisible, the progress feels fake, and a quiet voice in your head keeps asking, is this even worth it? You are not failing. You're just in the part of the story that nobody posts about. The people who make it aren't the ones who never doubted themselves. They're the ones who doubted everything and opened the laptop anyway. One more time. That's the whole secret.